Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Reveals. So this is our Keyforge Red Reveals where I'm opening up Keyforge decks. So currently in the queue, we've got 2 decks to choose from, and then normally I open a 3rd deck up. I'm going to change that up a little bit this week because Moreton here has been in the queue for 4 weeks. So I think it's time to take him out of the rotation. So this was our Worlds Collide deck. This was our Call of the Archons deck. So we're going to take this one out of the queue. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to open up another Call of the Archons deck to add to Deep Vaults of Vileveil. Now, just a reminder, Deep Vaults of Vileveil, let's see, what do we have in there? We've got Logos, Shadows, Star Alliance. We've got a Chan's Blaster, Strange Gizmo, a bunch of Hugger Muggers, and a Bad Penny. Some Lieutenants in there. Lots of fun things. And I think that was week 4 that we opened that up. So I'll put a link up in the corner over there, for episode 4 if you want to check out what's in Deep Vaults of Vileveil. But I think what we're going to open this week is a Call of the Archons deck. And then what I'm going to add to the queue is I've got another deck that I accidentally opened. I was in the process of making a video. I mishandled things. So I opened a deck and then didn't end up using it for the video. So I think I'm going to add that as the 3rd deck as part of this giveaway. So we'll get to that after I open the Call of the Archons. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out who the winner for this week is. So let me bring that up. And we're going to pop that up. We've got our giveaway notebook. We're using Zeppelin. And let's see here. We're going to create our table. And we're going to put our folks. We've got 5 entries this week. So you've got a 1 in 5 chance of winning. That's pretty good. All right. So let's see here. We should have 5 folks. Jason, Cam, Stuart, Tyler, and Andrew. Looks good. So we're going to go on 5. On 5 is going to be the winner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Jason is the winner this week. All right. I think that's going to be Jason's maybe 3rd win, I believe. So congrats. That's pretty awesome. All right, so let's flip back over. Let me shut that down. All right, Jason, let's figure out what you got a choice of here. So we've got Deep Vaults of Vileveil is out there. That's still available. So let's see what's in this Call of the Archons deck. Now, I don't have my knife on me. All right, so I'm going to have to just have to brute force this one open here. So we're going to be nasty and just rip into it. All right, let's see. So we want to open it this way because that shouldn't reveal anything. There we go. So what do we have here? We have Alphonse, Stale Ruin Steward. I think if I was going to be the steward of something, I wouldn't want that. So we've got, we've got this, Untamed, and Logos. Yes, okay. So now I got to find my little thing, open it up. Oh, I didn't bring an extra protective sleevey thing. All right, so we'll fix that in a second here. Let me find, where's my little tab to open it up. Oh, I'm getting it. There we go. There we go, it's popping. It's opening up now. All right. Let's get this out of the way. I think what I'll do is I'm going to grab my Deep Vaults protection card, and we'll use that on, bottom card here is going to go, where's my, go like this. Okay, so there we go. Alphonse, Stale Ruin Steward. All right, so let's go through the deck. We're going to start on, which side do we start on? Well, let's see here. I'm trying to remember how they are from Call of the Archons. I think they're just kind of all over the place, if I remember right. Yeah, okay. So we're just going to go through them. We're going to flip them and see what comes up. All right, let's move it over here because if I have it on that side, it gets tough for me to read. So there we go. All right, let's see what we have for card number 1. We've got Gateway to Dis. There we go. That's kind of the clear the board. It's one of my favorite cards there. And you got a couple of them, and that's not unusual. 3 of them. Now, I don't know that I've had a deck that's had 3 of them in there before. I've had 2, but I don't know that I've had 3. All right, then we've got a key hammer. If your opponent forged a key in the previous turn, unforge it. Your opponent gains 6. Got a mind barb. Discard cards. Pandemonium. That's our first uncommon, I think. I don't think the other ones are on. I think those are all common, so that's our first uncommon. Ooh, there's our rare, Sacrificial Altar. Purge a friendly human creature from play. If you do, play a creature from your discard pile. That's pretty cool. That's nice as an artifact because it can sit out there and you can use it when you want to. Charette. Capture 3. Dust Imp. Gain 2. An Ember Imp. Slow down your opponent's card play. Snudge. I just like that name, Snudge. Return an artifact or flank creature to its owner's hand. I just love saying that I played Snudge. All right, we have the Terror. If your opponent has no shards, gain 2. All right, then we're into our logos at this point. So we're starting off with an uncommon logos, which is our Dimension Door, where you steal shards from your opponent. Effervescent Principle. Fogify. See that card a lot. Lab Work. Archive a card. Get a shard. Library Access. Every time you play, draw. I like those. Sloppy Lab Work. Archive a card, discard a card. It's an uncommon. Got a Strange Gizmo. After you forge a key, destroy each creature and artifact. Nice board clear. So you have 3 gateways. This is a board clear deck. Holy cow. Let's see here. And then we have Capture 1. Put Dextry on top of your deck. Dr. Escotera. He's a pretty common one. See a lot of him. See a decent amount of Quixo out there. Lots of card draw in here. Valen the Analyst. Each time you use an artifact, gain 1. Experimental Therapy. That's nice because it makes your creature all houses. Like that. All right, then we're into our Untamed. So what do we have here? We've got a Key Charge. Then a Life Web. That's our first uncommon of Untamed, because I think the other one was a common. Yep, there we go. Got some Thievery plus an extra one going on. Mimicry. Nocturnal Maneuver. Boy, there's a lot of stuff to mess with creatures in this deck. There's a couple of those in there. Vigor. Heal up to 3 from a creature. If you healed 3 damage, gain 1. Plus it gives you 1 right off the bat. Ritual of Balance. Opponent has 6 or more, steal 1. Nice artifact. Big Twig. Can only fight stun creatures. When you reap, you stun and exhaust. Flaxia. Gain 2 if you control more creatures than your opponent. That's nice after you, well, if you dis and burn everything on a turn, there you got a couple of the clear the boards, and then you've got her that you can play next turn. That's kind of nice. Marmook. A couple of Marmooks out there. And then we're to our last card. Last card is the Hunting Witch. Each time you play another creature, gain 1. All right, so it looks like there's a lot of board clear in that deck. It's pretty interesting deck there. So we've got Alphonse right now. That's one of our choices. And then I stole the Deep Roots of Vile Veil. All right, so our third choice is I tried to make a video and I messed up. So I displayed stuff I didn't want to, so I've had to remake stuff, and so this deck is the third choice. So the third choice is gonna be, this is a mass mutation deck. So JW Lead Huge of the Mesmerizing Bar. So we've got Alphonse the Stale Ruin Steward that we're adding, and then we've got the Lead Huge of the JW Lead Huge of the Mesmerizing Bar. So those are some pretty good names. I like those. All right. So let's take a look at what's in here. We've got Star Alliance, Sanctum, and Dis. All right. I'll put this here. I got it. Let's start going through it. So what do we got here? We're going to start off with our Dis folks. So we've got Bonesaw. So friendly creature was destroyed this turn. Bonesaw enters play ready, which is nice. We've got a Brabble. Destroy, your opponent loses 1. If it's not your turn, your opponent loses 3 instead. Dark Minion, which is giving out a damage there. And then a destroy, deal 1 to each enemy creature. Nice enhance there. Drekker. And we've got a Mindfire. Discard random cards from their hand. Steal 1 for each bonus icon on the discarded card. Nice. All right, Cinder. He's got Taunt and plus a card. Destroy a friendly creature. Snarette. At the end of your turn, capture 1. Move each crystal from Snarette to the common supply. It's kind of a nice action. And we've got a couple of them. Let's see here. We've got so that one's giving you a crystal in addition to. All right, we've got a Stirring Grave. Double Doom. Return enemy creature to its owner's hand. Your opponent discards a random card from their hand. Nice. Grim Reminder. Choose a house. Archive each creature of that house from your discard pile. Gain 1 chain. So we got some nice things to move things into your archive in this deck. Get them out of your discard pile and into your archive. I like that. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, that's a Maverick card. So we've got an Exchange Officer, which I think those are Star Alliance. So, and as a disc, he's going to let you use a Star Alliance card. That's pretty sweet. All right. So we get into our Sanctum. We've got Champion NFL. Ooh, look at that. Look at the bonuses on that guy. For the remainder of the turn, after you play another card, a friendly creature captures 1. So he's going to give you 1 plus do 2 damage as he comes into play. Oh, that's action. Sorry. Commandeer action. I was thinking commander. It's Commandeer. And so you're going to get a crystal and do 2 damage, and then you're going to get captures as he comes out. That's pretty cool. There's a couple of them. See that one? So that one's not as nice as the other one because you get 2 damage, but still pretty good. All right, we've got Fangs of Gizelheart. Purge the most powerful creature. Lots of actions in Sanctum here. Gizelheart's Zealot. Ready and Enraged. You got a couple of those. That one comes into play doing damage. We've got a Smite. Yet another action in Sanctum. 2 of them. It's a pretty action-heavy Sanctum set. So Barista Joya, enemy creatures cannot reap. Potion of Invulnerability, an artifact. Omni, destroy Potion of Invulnerability from end of the turn. Each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. All right. We've got Purify. Looks like that's tossing out a damage too. Purge a Mutant. If you do, discard cards from the top of the controller's deck until you discard a non-mutant creature or run out of cards. If you discard a non-mutant creature this way, put it into play under its owner control. That's kind of nice. So we've got a Xeno Knight. All right. Look at the top 3 cards of the deck, put 1 in your hand and 1 on the bottom of your deck. Oh, there's the other Maverick. That must be the exchange officer. So Maleficorn. So enhance of 4. It's a mutant. After an enemy creature is dealt damage by a damage bonus, deal 1 to that creature. Wow. So he's going to... There's a lot of boosts that we saw going through this too that do those damages. So he's going to be pretty powerful in this deck. Alone he gives 4, and I thought we saw like maybe 1 or 2 other ones in here. Wow, that's pretty cool. I like that. So it looks like a couple of cross there. So then we've got, getting more into our star lands, we've got Blast Shielding, Hadron Collision, a Secura Droid, 2 Secura Droids. All right. Still in our commons. One's got a capture on it. We got Subdue. We've got a lot of direct damage to creatures in here. A Detention Coil. These are uncommons. Cannot fight. Mutagenesis Researcher. So she's actually, I think that's the first one I've seen of those. So she's handing out 1 of each icon. That's kind of cool. Particle Sweep. If you're doing 2 damage, if it's a mutant, you totally take it out. Kind of nice. All right, what else? We're down to the end here. We've got a Stealthster. And then, oops, sorry. Xeno Training. For each house represented among friendly creatures, a friendly creature captures 1. All right, and then our last one is, sorry, got it. Stuff to get underneath the card there. Ooh, what's that? A Dino Alien. That's an interesting looking thing. You may exalt Dino Alien. If you do, deal 3 to a creature. Wow. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Put 1 in your hand and 1 on the bottom of your deck. Wow, that's a nice card. Seems like that's a nice card to me. So that's a pretty interesting deck there. So this is Lead Huge, the Mesmerizing Bar. And if you take a look at that, we've got, what do we got in there? So we've got a couple of Mavericks. It looks like the Exchange Officer and the, who did he exchange with? The Maleficon. They swapped, so that's pretty cool. I like that. And then you've got the Dino Alien, the Xeno Knight. What else in there was kind of cool? There was a whole bunch of, what I thought was interesting was in Sanctum, there's a whole lot of events in Sanctum. So usually I'm used to seeing lots of big beefy knights and stuff in Sanctum. Not a whole lot of events in there. So it's kind of interesting. Interesting deck there with a couple of Maverick cards. So pretty cool. All right, so this is going to go to Jason. We're going to figure out, you're going to have to let me know which one you want. So do you want Lead Huge, the Mesmerizing, I can't say it, Lead Huge of the Mesmerizing Bar. We've got the Deep Roots of Vile Veil. It's been in the queue for a little while. That's our Worlds Collide. So we've got our Mass Mutation, Worlds Collide. Then Alphonse is our new Call of the Archons deck. All right, and quick review of the Call of the Archons deck is, there we go. So we've got our, what was the big stuff in there? The Sacrificial Altar and the Strange Gizmo. So some interesting artifacts in there. And then a whole bunch of Creature Purge, right? So I think there's the 3 Gateway to Disses and the Strange Gizmo. There's a lot of take all the stuff out. So there we go. All right, so Alphonse, Deep Vaults, Lead Huge. Those are the choices. And Jason was our winner. So you're going to have to let me know which one you want. And congrats on that. So Probably will not be doing another one of these next week because I'm traveling, so it'll probably be 2 weeks until the next giveaway that I do. So this will have to satisfy you for a little bit longer than normal. So last week I forgot to mention what I wanted in the comments for the drawing. So let's see, what do we want? So we're going to go with, I think we went 2 houses last week. Let's go, we'll go a house this week, and oh, what do I want to think of at this point in time? Let's go with, I like the food thing. There were some interesting food combinations. So let's go with a house and food. So I think we had like Sorian tacos or something like that, which sounds absolutely disgusting, but I think was a great thing to have in the list there. So we'll go with house and a food will be the thing I'm looking for in the comments to get you entered. And that's going to be it for now. Jason, let me know which one you want. So that's it for now, and thanks for watching.